This is Eric White. In this screencast, I'm going to introduce the OpenXML Power Tools commandlet Set-OpenXmlString. First thing to do is to start PowerShell. Now I can import the OpenXML Power Tools module. I've placed a few documents in my public documents folder. I'll go there. Here are 3 documents. Let's take a look at them. This document has some text in it, and it also has this interestingly formatted title where it has the less than and greater than around the string of company name. Test02.docx looks similar. It has this same specially formatted title and it has some text in it. Test03.docx also has some text and this specially formatted title in it. I'll run get help on Set-OpenXmlString so that I can remember what the arguments are. The syntax is Set-OpenXmlString. I can pass one or more documents. I can set an output folder. I can then pass -pattern string and -replace string. So there's my command. Set-OpenXmlString star.docx -output folder output -pattern, and I'm passing the special string that I had in that title as the pattern, and I'm replacing it with AdventureWorks Limited. I made a mistake. I forgot that I have to create the output folder. I'll make a directory called output, and I'll run that command again. Now I'll cd output, and there are the 3 files with the replace string, and there the string is replaced. Also in that document, and also in that document. Now I'm going to show using Set-OpenXmlString on PowerPoint presentations. I've created 3 presentations here. Let's look at the first one. It has this special string company name and some additional text. The second presentation has this special string company name, and in the second slide it has also a string of company name. And the third presentation also has a special string of company name, and it also has these 2 additional special strings of title and name. First, we'll simply replace the company name. I'll create a folder called output2, and the PowerShell command is very similar to the other one. I'll call Set-OpenXmlString. I'll pass star.pptx as the first argument. The output folder is output2. The pattern is company name, and I am going to replace that with AdventureWorks Limited. And let's go look at the resulting presentations. There is the first presentation. There is the second presentation, and you can notice that the string was replaced in the second slide also. And there is the third presentation, and also the string was replaced in the second slide. And now we're going to do something interesting. I am going to run Set-OpenXmlString 3 times and pipe them together. First, I am going to make a new folder, output3. Now I am ready to type this command. Set-OpenXmlString. Presentation03.pptx. Pattern is company name, dash pass through, and pipe that into another set-OpenXML string. Also use the pass through argument and pipe that into another set-OpenXML string. And the output folder is output 3, the folder that I just created. We run it and it runs with no errors. There is the newly created presentation. Let's open it. And we can see that on the first slide the company name has been replaced with AdventureWorks. And on the second slide, the name special string has been replaced and the title special string has been replaced. You can create a very nicely formatted presentation, insert some of these specially constructed strings at various places in the presentation, and then replace those strings as appropriate and generate a customized presentation. You could certainly parameterize this and abstract certain things out and drive this from a database. You could create a PowerShell script of not very many lines of code that could generate specialized presentations. If your application is written using C# and you don't want to use PowerShell, then it's easy enough to use the underlying C# code. That code is in this module text replacer. In the text replacer class, there are 4 public methods. All of these methods have very similar signatures. The first argument is either a PML document, a presentation document, a WML document, or a word processing document. The PML document and WML document are the byte array oriented classes that we're using in PowerTools for OpenXML. If you are using the OpenXML SDK, you can pass an open presentation document or an open word processing document. The arguments to all of these methods are: first you pass a search string, then you pass the replacement string, and finally you indicate whether the case should be matched on the search string. Well, that's all I'm going to cover in this presentation. Talk to you next time.